Hello YouTube world, welcome back to my Therapeutic Tuesdays. Today I'm going to go over some mobility stretches and activities that you can do to help with the shoulder range of motion, particularly working the pec minor. So if you're somebody that's been doing a lot of push-ups and chest exercises or doing a lot of phone or computer stuff, right, activities, then you probably have quite a bit of this kyphotic shoulders in posture going on instead of opening up and having a nice upright posture, right? You can see I gained like an inch when I changed my posture, right? So I help you grow a little bit today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. I'm gonna be using a foam roller to start, quite a large foam roller, and show you how to open up those shoulders and chest muscles. So the first thing you'll do is get down to the floor and sit on the edge of your foam roller. That way, when you lean back, the back of your head will be right at the top of this foam roller, creating a nice solid base for your spine to rest upon all the way from the tip of your head down to your tailbone. Now what you need to do is pull in your belly button so that your low back stays in contact with the floor. Once you've done that, you can open up your hands so the palms are facing towards the ceiling and the elbows are as close to the floor as you can. So you top of the hands and the elbows, you're trying to maintain contact with the floor. So 2 points to remember: keeping your low back in contact with the roller so I can't slide my hand in here, no gap. And also working on trying to get your arms as close to the floor as you can. So you can set a timer for 1 minute or even up to 2 minutes and just work on opening up into this Y formation. Again, keeping this gap closed up into a Y, and then bringing your elbows down towards your sides. I like to do a yoga type breathing technique here, so I breathe in as I reach up overhead and breathe out as I pull the arms back in. Again, trying to keep my hands and elbows as close to the floor as I can. You can do this for up to 2 minutes. All right? Now, if you don't want to use a foam roller or don't have one, don't want to get one, another way that you can do this is the snow angel technique. So again, same concept with the core. You want to keep that belly button pulled in so that your low back's against the floor. I don't want to stick my hand through here. That gap should be closed. So you'll flip your palms up, again, facing the ceiling. And instead of bending at the elbows, what you're going to do is keep the elbows straight and try to keep as much of your arm in contact with the floor during this movement. Now once you get to about the Y, your elbows and upper arm is probably going to lift up off the floor, but the back of your hands should maintain contact with the floor, or at least getting them as close as you can. When you're up here, your shoulders should be away from your ears, and your low back should still be against the floor, keeping your abdominals engaged. And you're just making snow angel wings with this movement. Breathing in as you go up and breathing out as you come down. Again, you can do this on a timer for 1 to 2 minutes. So the last exercise that I will show you to help with the shoulders and the pec minor is going to be the wall stretch. And so when you do this, more than likely, you're going to feel this kind of crazy sensation, almost like your nerves are being stretched from the tips of your fingers all the way up the arm, into the shoulder, maybe even into your chest or up your neck a little bit. That's okay, but if you feel burning, I would definitely back off. So what you do is put your hand here against the wall. You can even turn your hips away from where your hand is, keeping your hand either at shoulder height or below, and then you're just turning away and opening up. So you're twisting away from your hand and the wall, and just breathing into the nose and out the mouth, keeping your core pulled in so that the stretch and the twisting happens in the upper back and not in your lower back or in the hips here. We're trying to keep it up here. So I'll show you where my feet are. Hand against the wall, and I turn my hips and feet away, and then again, like you saw, I turn my head away, looking the exact opposite way of the wall on which my hand is on. Creating quite the sensational stretch from fingertips to shoulders and even into the ear/chest, depending on what pathways you're stretching out and where your hand is in relation to that shoulder, whether it's right at the shoulder or below it. Okay? So, that will conclude the Therapeutic Tuesday. I hope you all have enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel like you want to add anything to this list of stretches that you can do for better shoulder mobility, I try to keep these pretty short and get big basic movements that you can do and remember on your own. If you'd like more instruction and live in the Raleigh area, or would be interested in some kind of online interaction where I'm coaching you, I would love to hear from you. Reach out on one of my social media links down below. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Keep going and keep growing. Peace.